What's up, everyone? Retro Gamer here again. Now, I just did a recent pickup video. Be sure to check that out if you haven't already, if you're interested. If not, who cares? Point of this video, something I've been meaning to get around to for a while. Microsoft is basically fucking themselves. That's what they're doing. Because they recently announced that Ryse, Son of Rome, whatever it's called, is coming to the PC. Microsoft, what are you doing? You know, a lot of people don't agree with me when I say that exclusives sell consoles, but to me, exclusives sell consoles. I mean, look at Mario Kart 8 for an example. It boosts the Wii U sales dramatically because you could only get it where? Could you get it on PC? Or could you? No! Only the Wii U! There was a reason to buy the Wii U because you know you're going to get the Mario, the Metroid, the Star Fox, the Zeldas. You're going to get the Nintendo exclusives. That's why you buy a Nintendo system. What purpose do you have of buying an Xbox One? I'm on the fence about getting an Xbox One. I really want to get one. And other than Killer Instinct, what do you have that I can't get someone else because you keep porting them over to PC? Why are you doing this, Microsoft? This is the question that I have to ask, because you know, I kind of said this a little bit with something along the lines of Titanfall. You know, you can take it over to the 360 just fine because you're still trying to keep it in the Microsoft family and you don't want to necessarily alienate your 360 fan base. But once you brought it over to the PC, no one had a reason to have it on either the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One. And if you had kept Titanfall as an Xbox One only game, your sales would have gone much higher. I've said this before, and to me, it's the truth. Because why on earth? Because I mean, imagine if Nintendo did the same mentality, and they say, hey, you have no reason to pre-order Hyrule Warriors on your Wii U because it's coming to PC. Smash Brothers, PC. That new Zelda game that we showed off is coming out in 2015. Yeah, that's on PC too. But on Wii U, no. You see what I'm saying? I mean, look, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't understand Microsoft. You got Phil Spencer in there, and he's doing a bang-up job. He's doing much better than that last guy because he's, you know, reversing decisions left and right, you know, to show people, look, we really are trying to sell a game system. But then you do stuff like this, and it makes me wonder, are you really trying to sell a game system, or are you really just trying to, you know, basically go down? Because if you want to go the route of Sega and just be a game developer, that's cool. Just say that and go ahead and stop manufacturing the Xbox One. Do like Sega did. Sega at least said, yeah, well, we're not going to, you know, be in the hardware business anymore. We're just going to stick to software. And do that. If that's what you want to do, you want to be a game developer and, you know, because you see more money in the PC market or whatever, that's fine. But do not come out with hardware if you're not going to support it. I mean, you're dropping the Kinect, which basically could have been your high selling point if you'd made it to where it worked well. Definitely better than the original Kinect. If you made it to where it was used along lines of like Mass Effect 3, and can't think of the name of the game right now, and like Skyrim and stuff, you could use it in conjunction with the regular controller. And you also had the ability, you know, to sort of do something different. And you know, I appreciate the fact that you changed your DRM policies and you made it offline because, you know, I understand that I'm not always online all the time and it sucks. And then there's some times where, again, like my 360's been sitting there for a couple of weeks, hasn't been played. And if my Xbox One required me to check online every day, I think it would be kind of like, probably not. But the point of this video is that you don't really have much of a stranglehold anymore on the market, you know? Other than Halo, which I'm just waiting for you to announce that Halo 5 is going to come to PC and basically just fuck yourself even more. You don't really have much left. You know? I mean, at least Sony and Nintendo, I know when I buy a PlayStation 4, I'm going to get Bloodborne. You know? PlayStation only game. More like I get Uncharted and, you know, other stuff, PlayStation only. With the Xbox One, other than Killer Instinct, I can't think of anything else. Make sure that you leave a comment if I'm wrong, of course. But other than Killer Instinct, I cannot think of anything that you have that is Xbox exclusive, big time, AAA title that's going to help sell your system. You had the opportunity of Titanfall, and you flushed it down the toilet, and you've had Dead Rising, you flushed that down the toilet, and you now with Ryse, and you're flushing that down the toilet. And the weird part is that Ryse is going to be in 4K. It's going to be this higher definition than what it's offering on your system. And you're okay with that. You say, okay, go ahead and develop it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Microsoft. Of course, guys, this is just my opinion. Make sure that you share yours because, I mean, there is no such thing as a wrong opinion. There's only your opinion, and that's all that matters. But if you ask me, Microsoft is making a huge mistake because when I buy a system, I want it for the games, and I want to have exclusive content. I mean, the Wii, I probably can't see all those games that I have for it, but all of those are games that pretty much came out only for the Wii. I have a reason to have it. Same thing with Wii U. I have a reason to have one because it's got games that are coming out only for it. I have no reason to buy an Xbox One if all the games that you release are going to come out on other platforms. And Sony, I'm also going to point this out to you. I think you're going to do the same thing with this Vita TV or whatever it is that you're coming out with. Because once you offer your Vita and once you offer your PS3 and your PS4 and your PS2 games through something like PlayStation Now, you're going to lose a huge chunk. Because why would anybody, when they can just take a Bluetooth controller and a tablet and plug it into a TV, why would they buy your PlayStation 4? Exclusives sell systems. If you don't believe me, go back and look at any system from the past and look at the games that you could only get on it. Anyways, that's my rant for now. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.